Hey guys, we're going to go through the first two homework questions, the other one we did in class. So first thing I want you to notice is when you get this, the numbers in black were the ones that were given. So the first thing I noticed is that this triangle right here, KJ, is actually a mid-segment of it. So I just divided 7.5 by 2 and I got 3 75/100ths. Then this line GF isn't part of a triangle that has a mid-segment. So I had to use the fact that it was part of a trapezoid. And since I knew KJ and I knew IH, what I can do is I could have found the missing point that way. But then I noticed that they gave me ED. So that's actually probably a better trapezoid to use. And let me go ahead and highlight that in yellow. So ED was that this trapezoid right here, all the way up here, and all I was missing, I had the two bases and I was just missing GF, so I can take the two bases, divide by 2, and that gets me my what the length of GF is, 11 25/100ths. Last thing I notice is that I don't have CA, but now I'm going to use this trapezoid, and I have GF, I have the mid-segment. Remember, ED is now the mid-segment of that trapezoid. What I'm missing is the side. So now it's going to be the two bases, one which I don't know, 11 25/100ths plus x, divided by 2 equals the mid-segment of 15. So you can see that the first thing I did was multiply both sides by 2, and that got me 11.25 plus x equals 30, and then I solved for x, and I got my final answer. The next one we did in class, so the last the last homework problem that we got to do is the one where they give you all the bases of the trapezoid, and they also give you the mid-segment. So you can see right here, this is the formula that, the equation that I used to solve for x. I added up both bases, divided by 2, and that will equal the mid-segment. So first thing I did was I cleaned up this top part right here. And when you clean that up, you get 2x squared plus x minus 1, still divided by 2, equals the mid-segment. Then I got rid of the 2 by multiplying 2 on both sides, which got me this. And last, all I did here was I started moving this side of the equation, the 2x squared plus x minus 1. I moved it over to the other side by subtracting 2x squared on both sides. Then I subtracted x on both sides. Then I added 1 on both sides. And you did that so it could say 0 equals 2x squared minus x minus 91. And the last thing I did was I put it into the quadratic formula. This would be the initial equation, or the initial formula. And I simplified negative 4 times 2 times negative 91. I got positive, so plus 728. And minus a negative 1 would be positive 1. And then I just simplified it down. I got my two answers, x equals 7 or x equals negative 6.5, and the only one that works in this problem is the x equals 7.